Centerville, Iowa. This is the Hey
Centerville
Show, and we are on the square today under the band shell because it's maybe going to rain, and I felt a couple drops.
Yeah, I saw a couple drops on my windshield on the way over.
Did you? A lot of great things going on this week. First thing I want to announce that everybody already knows, Winefest. So this Saturday, right here, there'll actually be music. Probably right where we're standing will be one of the spots on the square where there will be music. 3 to 9 Saturday, and I've just got a few details I want to let everyone know. First of all, it'll be the first year that we have beer at the Winefest. Albia Brewing Company will be here with beer. So, and I believe they have like 5 or so different beers.
I'm curious. I'm kind of looking forward to trying.
Yeah, I am too. I think we should open a brewery here in Centerville. That's one thing we're missing.
Great idea.
There's plenty of spots open for it.
Yeah,
the wineries this year, I think there's a couple new ones. Breezy Hills, I believe, is new this year, as well as Linden Wines. So Breezy Hill Wineries and Linden. The other ones that will be there, Whitmer Family Winery, Heartland Harvest, La Vida Loca. La Vida Loca Winery. Isn't that like that?
La Vida Loca.
Smith Brothers, Rosie Acres and Crane, and they've been the last few years, or probably all, I don't know. There are returning wineries for the most part, I believe 6 of them. Now also Hy-Vee will be out here, and they'll have all kinds of good stuff going on. I think they're going to have some food as well available. Tangleberries will be out here, G Daddy Barbecue. So that's another thing, and I believe they'll have some things for sale and stuff like that. There's going to be arts and crafts and music, the Harvest Band, the Municipal Band, or the Jazz Combo. It's the Centerville Jazz Band.
Gonna be lots of entertainment. And
Yeah.
the best news:
What's the best?
no rain.
No rain.
No rain
Yes,
forecast.
no rain.
Correct.
Also, the Historic Preservation will be out here with food once again. So that's always a great thing to get your food from, because that money goes to
Historic preservation.
Historic Preservation.
Exactly.
Jim, you are on it today.
He is on the ball.
Now, the one other thing I want to mention, we don't have a ton of details, but remember that the Museum Week starts. The Appalachia County Museum Week starts Sunday the 9th. I think it runs from the 9th through the 16th.
That is correct.
And we don't have a lot of details, but you know who does is Lisa Eddy. So get in contact with her over at the museum or on Facebook, and she will give you the lowdown on the showdown of museums.
Low down on the showdown. All right. Hey, you're a poet. You don't know it.
Well, you know. Jim, what's good?
Oh my gosh, there's so many good things about Centerville. It's just I've got so much material. I've got to cut out a lot of it because we just don't have the time. Can I tell you a little bit about Monday night and Tuesday night?
You may.
And last night and the night before.
Go right ahead.
2 different council meetings, and they both lasted a long time, and I'm worn out. Anyway, from the Monday night meeting, it's not as exciting maybe, but we're refinancing about $1 million worth of general obligation bonds of Centerville, and that's a good thing because we're getting some really low interest rates. Money is on sale. Money is cheap.
Money is on sale this week.
That's right. Well, not only this week, this month, this year.
This year.
The point is, we're borrowing nearly $1 million at 0.6%.
Wow.
And that's nearly free. It really is. And it's
Wow.
it's a wonderful thing. There's lots of reasons why we had to do that. If anybody wants the whole story on it, give me a call and give me 5 minutes. But I won't do that right now. Some other things that happened was the Knights of Columbus requested to stop traffic at 2 and 5, like the Bob Group did 2 or 3 weeks ago, and the vote was close. It was 3-2, but it was 3-2 in the positive, so they were given permission to do that.
Cool.
The unused portion of money, lost money that has gone to the railroad is coming back to the city from the railroad because they didn't need everything.
Right.
That is being kind of tallied out. And last week, I do believe, I said there was 20,000 going to YMCA, 30,000 going to the parks. Yeah. Oh well. I didn't know. Oh.
Apparently, he's a poet and a dancer.
Dancer, no.
I don't think he needs us anymore. He's got too many talents.
Anyway, Bev Jewett was there from the pool committee, and said that she'd really like to see some of that money, you know,
Go to the
Go
pool
to the
because
pool, exactly.
because I remember
You need a pool.
my freshman year of high school, when I was in student council, I remember going up to KMGO and calling people and asking for donations so we could get the pool open.
Our
A lot
first year
people
of
donated,
Centerville,
sir.
Iowa.
And that money is still here. It hasn't disappeared. There's over $1 million in an account with the city of Centerville for the pool. Now, she requested that all the remaining money come back to the pool, and the council said, well, we might need some for this and that and all this stuff, and it didn't make some people happy. But anyway, they did earmark $40,000 to go back to the pool.
So
Now, the good news for the pool is that it's coming up to July pretty soon. And as of July 1, the new lost money formula gives 5% of the lost money coming in to the pool.
so they'll be getting even more.
That will be amounting to about $800,000 over a 10-year period. More importantly, there is a real move on, and I've mentioned this before.
Right.
This year, we're just gonna, cripple along with what we've got for the pool. Next year, the pool will probably be closed, hopefully, because we're going to be rebuilding it. Rebuilding the pool where it is. And it's gonna take about $1.9 million to do that. So, with the $800,000 coming in from the new lost, plus the $1 million that's already there, we've almost got the
You
thing
almost have it paid for already.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Centerville, that is good news.
Be looking forward to it in 2 years or so.
Right.
We should have a $1.9 million pool in our
That's
city
right.
park.
That's right.
That's awesome.
And
Awesome.
It will be very good, and, well, once again, if you need a background on that, you can call me City Hall. The chief of police wanted to buy 3 new cars, and evidently the council said, hey, we got lots of money, let's buy 3 new cars. No. The chief of police, it's been a long-term plan on, instead of, having 13 police cars that may be roadworthy, maybe not, they're actually gonna have like 6 cars that work all the time.
Oh, that's good.
And so it's part of a long
Police
range
force
plan.
with working vehicles is good.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that is a good
We
thing.
can, in the long run, will actually save money because,
Okay.
Because you don't have to
turn
be
up a
doing
lot.
maintenance
That's
on all
right.
those cars.
That's
Yeah.
right. I gave a mayor's update on the search for the city administrator, and I'll make that quick. We had a big meeting last night, okay? Council
Yes.
meeting, open to the public, about our new administrator search. It's been whittled down to, clear down to 11 from 49, and those 11 were closely scrutinized last night with some pretty deep resumes by the council and the managers of the different departments of the city. We came up with, they wanted us to come up with five finalists.
Right.
They came up with 6, which I thought was great.
6 finalists.
Right, because it means we have some pretty good candidates.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we selected those 6, and after 2.5 hours of debate and speaking and all that, those people and their families will be invited to come to Centerville, look us over for a whole weekend. That's going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, June 21st, 22nd, 23rd. And we're hoping that everybody in the city puts on their best look and their best smiles and everything so that we get that candidate that's going to be really good and positive and bring Centerville, into the 21st century for real.
For real?
Yeah, for real. I mean, we're in the 21st century. One thing, kind of on the negative side, but in a way it's not negative, even when people complain. So people out there that do complain, don't feel bad about it. It's okay. I've had people apologize to me for complaining. That's how we find out what our needs
It's
are.
called constructive criticism.
That's right. And even if it's not constructive, it's still good criticism because it tells
You
you
can still learn from it.
where our needs
Even if
are.
it's destructive criticism, you can still learn
Exactly.
from it.
Yeah, that's right. One thing we learned, unfortunately, was that we are not ADA compliant. Americans with Disabilities Act.
Right.
And the City Hall needs about 3 major changes on the doorways and various other things to be ADA compliant. There's right now a study going on with the ADA Government Bureau to come up with the rules and regs. YMCA, wonderful organization. There's a list this long of all the programs and everything they've got. And we are moving forward in ridding this town of some pretty rotten properties that should have been rid of and subdivided. I think it's a word. Anyway, that we should have been rid of before. So that's going forward, and it's kind of gaining impetus. We're
Excellent.
like 4 or 5 now. George Johnson, code compliance man, thinks that we're going to have 14 more before the end of the year.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. All right, Jeff, do you have anything?
I got nothing.
You got nothing.
I got nothing.
Jeff is here looking good, and well, you had input throughout the whole show. No,
That's what I'm just here
That's-
to interject.
I
that's
gotta say, congratulations, young man. They don't give Rotary scholarships to just everybody, so
oh,
he must be a pretty
I had
good
no
guy.
idea.
You didn't know.
Wouldn't have
I didn't know. No, nobody tells me. Mr. Rotary Scholarship.
Don't you read the newspaper locally here? Because his picture was in the newspaper. And I got a copy of it. But anyway.
Oh, look at that. What a nice guy. All right, Centerville, we will see you at Winefest this Saturday. And don't forget about the Museum Week. Get a hold of Lisa Eddy for more info on that. We'll see you at Winefest.
Yeah.
Saturday and next week on the show. See you later.
Hey, Senator.